Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Ken and this is Ken's Guitar Workshop, and we are back to work on the Deacon copy. We got the top out of the clamps. Now I'm going to get it ready to glue on the body. So sit tight and we'll get to it. So here's our drop top maple. Before we can get this ready to glue down, we're gonna have to prepare the body. And what I need to do is give this sucker an arm contour right here. Now I didn't have that as part of the plans, but it does have an arm contour on the body, and I'm hoping this is close to what the actual one is. I don't have an actual body to look at, but I have some measurements from online and a lot of pictures to go by, so this is about the best I can come up with. It starts from about here and it's 2 1/3 inches in, and then just sort of like rounds off here and comes down to where just past where the strap button goes. So I think that's about right. I may do a little adjusting while I'm carving that out, and I'm going to be using Shinto rasp and, you know, the normal cabinet scrapers. So all right, here we go. Now the good thing about a Shinto saw rasp is that they remove a lot of real estate pretty quickly. The bad thing about them is that they remove a lot of real estate pretty quickly. So you gotta watch what you're doing. Because I'm putting a maple veneer on the front of this thing, I had actually thought about not putting the arm contour in, but to me it just wouldn't look right. I've seen people who've made this Deacon style body before without the arm contour, and it just didn't seem right to me. Some things you have to do. So I've been working on this for about 5 minutes, and already I'm about at the point where I need to be. What I just need to do now is smooth it out and make sure everything is square. Now that I've got it the way I want it, I'm using the other side of the rasp where the teeth are finer and taking all the big gouges out. It's starting to look really good. Hitting this thing now with the cabinet scraper. This is actually probably one of my favorite tools to use in the shop for hand carving. You can not only scrape with it, but also use it as a tool to check for round over earth. Now, on to sanding with sandy block. Alright, I think that's enough for now. It's going to be about 1/8 of an inch veneer over the top. I'm going to have to cut tiny little channels in the underside of here and an arc like this so I can bend it down. I'm just hoping that that's actually going to go. Going around the corner and making a corner with it as you're bending it might prove difficult. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Like I mentioned, it has to come down over here and over here, so it's kind of at a curve to it. So I think what I'm going to do is once I cut this out, I'm going to take what's left here and simulate the top, do my routes like 3/4 of the way through, and then just see if I can actually bend that in 2 directions, because it not only has to bend this way, it also has to bend around a corner like this, because I don't want to have to piece it together like I did the back. But we'll see next time. That's going to do it for this one. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, you guys behave yourself.
Peace.